Hey, what's up, college football people? Today I'm going to give you a recruiting masterclass on how to recruit at Arizona State, which is a three-star school. I got them up to a four-star school now, maybe four and a half because we went 9-4 record. But this is picking up in the year 2029, so we're 4 years, 5 years ahead into the game. And let's go ahead and get it started in the off season. So I'm going to show you my skill tree first, what all I've done. So you can see here, I have the recruiting built up, and then I also have tactician built up as well too, with along with strategist. So if we look here, I am an elite recruiter, so I have this lasting impression I can add on to right here. So I'm gonna add this on to the quarterback right here. I'm gonna add this on to the receiver. I'm gonna add this on to the cornerback, and I'm gonna put this on offensive line. All right, so I got last impression on all these things. So if you see here, I've maxed out all these tiers. It took me about 5 years to do this, which is about one day playing Madden, one day playing college ultimate team, a college football, to do this. So yeah, this is what we have now. So this is what we have the elite recruiter. We got our to get this elite recruiter part, this bottom part, you have to have two top five classes. And I pretty much mastered how to get the top classes. So if you want to look at this here, I'm going to show you my class from this year, right? So if we look at this is the class that currently got signed. So I got the number 14 right here, player athlete right here. I got the number 4 player. I got this wide receiver with 100 or 98 speed. He's pretty good. 98 speed right there. I have this McKellen. He's number 13. I have this triple. He's a 5-star. I have a 4-star. Another 4-star. Another 4-star here. Another 4-star. And then we lost out on these two right here, or these three right here. But then I have all these as well too. So right now I'm currently ranked the second recruiting class to Miami. Miami has 270 points. I have 254 points, but I also have the transfer portal to hit. Even though that won't boost my points up that much, but it's just I have the transfer portal I can hit if I really want to. So let's go ahead. When we're picking up in the off season right here, what you got to do is you got to clear your board out whenever somebody else decommits from you or commits to another school. So that's going to give you more scholarship opportunity. And I'm going to explain everything thoroughly for you guys so you're going to understand exactly how I do it, as to how I recruit, and how to recruit for yourself as well too. So when you come to the transfer portal, you basically just want to find the best players. You just go to top prospects, and you can see number 1 left tackle. He doesn't have many interest from any schools really. You can see number 2 wide receiver here. He wants to come in. He's a 4-star. We have his left outside linebacker. He's number 4 class, number 11. And we have another wide receiver here. Do we have anything else besides wide receiver? Strong safety. I'll pick up the wide receiver. So we picked up 4 more targets. And let me show you exactly how to recruit these targets when it comes to the transfer portal. So we added them to our board, right? So now we come over here and we look. They're at the bottom 4. So the first thing you want to do is come to, well, obviously you want to scout as well too. If you have enough, if not a big school, you can't scout. You can't do it, but if you are a big school and you can scout, you might as well scout if you can. First thing we want to do is just scout, and we want to do all our scouting at one time because it's a lot easier to sort through the menu. And then once we have our scout done, we don't see any busts here, so we're good to go. So now we come over to recruiting. In the off season, you just want to offer a scholarship first. You can schedule a visit, but don't schedule a visit. Go to send the house. Or you actually, yeah, you gotta go to send the house. I'm sorry, yeah, go to send the house. So the boom, offer a scholarship. Go to send the house. Boom, offer a scholarship. Go to send the house. Boom, offer a scholarship. Go to send the house. Now the next week we will hard sell and we will actually make the visit next week. But in the first week, you just want to send the house, see what they like, and then you're going to be able to go from there. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and fast forward a week. Obviously, it brings up that screen right there. We're going to get out of there. Now we're going to go back to the transfer portal and our recruits. So you can see here, nobody's committed, right? It's all We're up. We're leading right here. We're leading right here. We're second right here, and we're second right here. So now, when you come to the recruiting, you can see on the right you have two pitches that are unlocked. So you want all three unlocked so you can hard sell, but you can even hard sell with two unlocked, or you can soft sell, either one you want to do. So right here we have none unlocked, but we know that he's gonna like certain things. Right here we have one unlocked, and right here we have two unlocked. So what I'm gonna do is, this is the way I do it. I'm going to schedule a visit. Boom. And I'm going to go championship contender right there. And then I'm going to take off send the house, and I'm going to add on hard sell. Once I add on hard sell, I get the two to match up right there, and I get playing time to match up, and boom, I'm hard selling on that. And then I also add a contact friends and family on that as well too. And now we do the same thing for this one. So we take off send the house, we schedule the visit, boom, week 2. We don't know which one he liked, but we can just assume that they're going to be all great. So we're going to go championship contender, since we don't know which one, and he's transferring. So you got to imagine that he wants to be a champion. We're going to go to hard sell. Now, once we go to hard sell, coach procedures coming up. We're going to go playing time right here, championship contender. So playing time, championship contender, and what else? Proximity to home. So let's see if we can find those three. Playing time, championship contender, Clarkson. Perfect right there. Spotlight. Boom. Contact family and friends. Let's go. 65 points. And then right here, unsend the house right here. Schedule a visit. He likes brand exposure, so we're A minus right there. We're going to add an action. We're going to hard sell. We know brand exposure is one of them. Playing time is probably another one, so we're going to add that. And we're going to add contact family and friends. And then we're going to go to this cave guy. We're going to take off send the house. We're going to schedule a visit. We have two unlocked right there. And usually you want three unlocked, but if you got two unlocked, you're pretty much good to go. You can make a guess. And then you're going to go hard sell. And we're going to go championship contender, coach prestigious, and leave it like this. So let's find the ones to pick. All right, brand exposure right there. Boom. There we go. Now we have to add on. Don't forget to add on your contact family and friends. So 65 points for all of these. So if you haven't built up your coaching tree yet, you can't get to 65 points. You would reach to 50 points. But either way it goes, this is the way I'm showing you the Masterclass. This is how you do it. So now we have that all set up. They're gonna come on their visit. We got all four. Boom. We got one committed. The wide receiver committed with 99 speed. Boom. The left outside linebacker committed. Boom. The center committed. And boom. The other wide receiver committed as well too. So we picked up all four recruits. That's how easy it is to get them in the transfer portal, boys. That's literally how easy it is. So boom. We come out of here. Bam. Now we go to the last week. Let's see what our class is. Now see if we went up in the ranking. Only at 252. So we got all 35 slots filled. 252, 29 4 stars, 3 2 stars, one was a kicker, and 5 4 stars for ourselves. 252 recruiting points. So now we're going to advance week. We're going to advance to, let's go to National Signing Day. Yes, we want to continue. And this is going to advance pretty fast. The good thing about Dynasty mode, I do like that it advanced fast. Boom, brings up that screen again. And now we're going to go to position changes. So now I just have to deal with my roster, but I want to show you guys my roster right here. This is what I built them up to. So I got 93 to right tackle, 92 center, 91 left guard, 90 left guard, 90 left end, 90 halfback. And all these guys I pretty much remember. I don't have a real good quarterback right now. So if you look at my quarterback situation, I have two 83s. But the good thing about it is one is 95 speed and one is 91 speed. Depending on how they progress in the offseason, probably going to be the 83 overall, 95 speed. He's probably going to be starting for me. But now let's go to roster. And let's overall, so we got these positions. Let's check out our athletes here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different athletes, all 77, 75. Some of these are 4 stars. This Russell's a 4 star. Busby, not. I thought he was a good. This was the. I'm not sure what this guy was. Let me see here. He's a left outside. He's a 71 left outside linebacker. So we'll just put him there. And let's go get our other athletes here. Russell, our 5-star. He's an 81 halfback, 77 quarterback. So we're gonna put him at halfback since he's an 81 overall there. All right, and let's go. Let's see, we have Sutterstorm, who we also recruited. He's a 76 fullback, so we'll keep him at fullback. We don't have any other positions at fullback right now, so that's going to be pretty good. This Tribble, he should be safety, I believe. Yeah, he's a free safety or a strong safety or a left outside linebacker. We're going to put him at left outside linebacker. He's a little big. He's 230. He can play linebacker right there. Next here, let's go ahead and get the rest of these athletes out the way. T-Cone. Don't remember what he was. It says vertical threat tight end, halfback, or quarterback. I guess we'll put him at tight end. Let's go. All right, and let's see what else we have here. We have a 75 Sutterstorm, 89, 73 halfback, 72 strong safety, 72. I guess we'll put him at left outside linebacker, minimum 70 overall. Let's see what else we have. So we have a 75. He's a quarterback or a halfback. I guess we'll put him at quarterback since we only have two. And then our last one here, we're going to have to cut a lot of people because we signed 35 people in our last recruiting class. The last two recruiting classes. This is to make the third recruiting class where we signed 35 people. So we definitely have a lot of players, and we'll put him at free safety. And boom, now let's just see if we need to move around anybody. So we have our backup freshman quarterback and our two sophomore red shirts. We have our 90 overall halfback. We have our receivers. 99 speed Newcomb. Is that a transfer? I think that's a transfer, right? That's the transfer. Or no, that's the. Not sure what it was. 80 overall. Tight end 86 and 85. Left tackle 87. 91 and 90. 92, 85. 93. So we'll take this left guard right here and we'll put him at right guard. So the easy enough. So you definitely got to check these. I'm just giving you guys the whole masterclass. So left outside linebacker, we're looking good. Middle linebacker looking good. Cornerbacks, we are young in the quarterback position, and we're not the best in cornerback coverage right now. We had a little down year recruiting cornerbacks. We're going to give that a kicker. It's only a 65, but it is what it is. All right, so boom, there we go. All right, so we got that. Now let's go to our next week and see what we can do here. Now, usually I haven't let the computer cut my players. Cutting players can take a long time, but it is what it is. If it takes a long time, it just takes a long time. Cutting players, it is what it is. So let's go to training results and see which quarterback is going to be better. I hope it's the 95 speed quarterback. It's the 91 speed quarterback. All right, so 91 speed quarterback actually beat out the 95 speed quarterback by 2 points going up instead of 1 point. But you can see here our line, offensive line went up, our halfback went up, all of our players mostly went up. Our punter didn't move. Mallory 91 speed. So we got a good team. We got a super good team. 91 overall, 91s across the board from an Arizona State 3-star team. So let's go ahead and keep it moving. It's going to be all real time, boys. No cuts, just all real time recruiting masterclass. So now we got to encourage transfers. So we have 102 players. So I got to cut 17 people. I think I'm just gonna let the computer do this time because cutting 17 people is gonna be too much, and I don't even know who I want to cut. I can't even cut everybody I want to cut because sometimes it's grayed out. I got all these 80, 81s overall. I would have to go through these each one by one. I'm just gonna let the computer do that so we don't have to do that. So let's go ahead and skip ahead to the next week. Let's hope they didn't cut my whole squad and make us less than 91 overall. All right, so let's go to depth chart real quick. and see what we got. Boom. Arizona State. All right, so looks like they made. Oh, Sutterstrom went up actually, 92 speed. And you know where else? The freshman went up 5 points. Nice. All right, so pretty good. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the depth traits. I should have went over the depth traits with you guys. But it's all good. We're in a new season now. Now I'm about to set the recruiting board, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to recruit. So what you want to do is pick your schedule. If you got a bad team, schedule easier games. These games are hard to play against the computer, especially when you're playing on Heisman. So it is what it is. So now let's go to set up recruiting board. And first, you thing you want to check out always is my school and see where you're at. So we're at 4 stars still, not 5 stars, not 4.5 stars again. But all our facilities are pretty good. Let's go ahead and check out the recruiting board now. Prospects. So how I do it, I come over here to top prospects. And first thing I do is I sort by the top 100 people. I add the top 100 kids to my school. Actually, the top 150. So you can see here the right end has a deal breaker on it, so he doesn't want to come here. But we do have this right tackle. We also have this quarterback who we're first. We have this right end. We have this D tackle. So we got a lot of 5 stars here, which is nice. I love getting 5 stars. Left end, right end, right outside linebacker, another 5 star. Is this a 5 star? It's always one cut off. But these are the top 100 players, so we'll put him on the board. Put him on the board. All right, put the corner on the board, put the wide receiver. Anything top 150, I usually just add to my board. Obviously, if you're playing with a lower overall school, what you want to do is find the players that nobody's recruiting. Every year, I've noticed that the game, what it does is it puts players on the prospect list, and they won't be recruited, so they won't have no offers, and that's where you can slide in and make your offer. So right here, you can see in the top 150, we already have 25, 28 targets, 35. All right, so we have 2 targets that we can just do for ourselves. But you can see here, every position is pretty much maxed out. Only thing I think I need now is special teams. So I'm going to get a kicker and a punter as well too, and leave those other targets on the board. So let's go ahead and get a kicker, 533, and let's go ahead and get a punter, 601. All right, so now my board's filled out. Now here's what we do. So when you have 1,000 recruiting points, you pretty much have all the points that you need to make something shake. If you only have like the 400 or the 600 or the 1 star or the 2 star, you just have to take everything I'm doing and minimize it. You can only do this with a select few players. Don't spread your points out with the small schools. You can only do this with big schools. So Arizona State is now a big school. It was a 4 star school, but that's still pretty big on this game. So now we just scout and we just look for any gems and busts. So right now we see no gems yet. And there goes our first bust, but he's a 5 star, he's ranked number 8, so we're definitely gonna keep him on the board. Let's see here, what else we got? Boom. Nothing there. Anything else here? No, we gotta go through and scout all these players. Another bust, but he's a 5 star ranked number 22, so we're gonna keep him on the board. When you recruit in the top 150, even if they're a bust, they're still gonna be like 75, 73 overall. There goes our first gem, a cornerback, so we definitely want to move him up and make sure we go after him because he's gonna be really good. And how I do it is my top 10 recruits, I send the whole house. When I send the whole house for, you're gonna see exactly how I do it. This is a 59 overall recruit. We're gonna leave him off right now. Just leave him down. When I get my top 10 recruits, I send the house for them, and I go after them first. So I go after my top 10, and then I fill out my board with whoever's remaining, whoever wants to come to the school. So first thing you want to do is scout everything, scout every position. I know it's taking me a little long to do, but this is what is necessary to get good at recruiting. And you can only do this when you become a big school. If you only like the little schools and the small schools, it's definitely going to be harder to recruit. when I first got to Arizona State, I probably only signed like 3 people my first class, and then I end up getting like 10 or 11 people. So it's definitely harder to recruit with the small schools. There goes our second bus. He's ranked number 127. So we're going to keep him. You can see here, we still have 460 hours. So this is what we want to do is scout right here, scout, scout, scout. And then we're going to offer everybody scholarships. The reason you're going to offer everybody scholarships is because that's how you get people to sign. So I accidentally bagged out right there after we got our like 4th bust in a row. But so let me come on here, come on back. I got 5 more to do. And then we're going to offer everybody scholarships. So boom. So yeah, this one, that's like 6 busts in a row. Come on, give me a gem. Not that many gems in this class. So technically what I would do, since this is a master class, I'm gonna go back and look at some of those busts and see if I can get better positions. Like this kicker is a bust. Let's see if this punter's a bust. The punter's a bust as well too. So we're gonna go ahead and well, actually, there's still 533, 92 kick power. Sometimes it says bust, but the players be good. 92 kick power, 76 accuracy, 86 kick power, 75 accuracy. I can live with those numbers. Those are actually good numbers. So take it for a night. I don't think gem means absolutely bust. Like in NCAA 14, the bust was like negative 13 points. That's not how it works for this one. So now once you do that, you're gonna get out of scouting, you're gonna come over here to recruiting, and you're just gonna offer a scholarship to every player. So boom, scholarship, scholarship. And once you've been doing this for long enough, you're gonna get really good at it where you can get fast. I'm still kind of slow, but I pretty much know what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and offer a scholarship. Sometimes the game lags behind. And you think you clicked it, but it doesn't, but it goes too fast. Boom, offer a scholarship. Bam. We're gonna offer all these guys scholarships. So boom. And then what you're gonna see next is how we're gonna recruit. All right, so bam, scholarship. Newton. Thank you very much. Ames, I'll take you. Now, even though I've offered all these guys scholarships, only the top like 15, 20 are going to actually get recruited by me in the first coming weeks. After I sign my first couple of prospects, that's when the people I offer scholarship that nobody else offers scholarships to, and they're still on the board, and I've already put my foot in there in the door. I'm gonna come back and recruit them then. So that's how you get to 35 out of 35 every single time that you recruit. All right, so bam, offer scholarship. That's 25 to BB. Offer scholarship to Guerrero, Gallimore. Thank you. You're coming with me. Wicks also as well too. Tabor, yes. Minico, yes. Coffee, Dubois, and the kickers. All right, so now that we offer everybody scholarships and we still have 105 points, that's the good thing about having 1,000 recruiting points and at least being a 4-star school. You can go through a board of 35, scout everybody, and offer everybody scholarships. Now, if you're a minimum 4-star school, you can do that. And watch how we're going to do this. So let's go ahead now. We're going to go ahead and move to the next week. Boom. All right, so our next week happened, and we got down to the top 8 to some schools. So top 8 doesn't really mean anything. The kicker has us, the quarterback has us, the other guys have us. We want to get to that top 5 part. So I'm going to show you how to get to that top 5. So this is our bye week. Now we're going to come back into recruiting. And now we know who our top 10 is. Our top 10 is the best 10 players in the country. So that's what we're going to go after right now, our 5 stars. So what we're going to do is, we're number 1 here. We're going to go recruiting. We're going to add an action, and we're going to go send the house. Bam. We're going to go recruiting, add an action, send the house. Bam. Recruiting, add an action, send the house. Bam. Recruiting for Swain, add a house, send the house. Bam. Recruiting for Caller, add a house, send the house. Bam. Redman, send the house. Now, guys, what you want to do is take your time when you have a small school and look through these players and see who's the best ones are. I'm just doing this because I already have a powerhouse school, and I'm just is literally just putting them on the board and refactor. It's like the factory. Like at this point, I'm just a factory now when it comes to recruiting. So it doesn't really matter who I recruit because I always got somebody in the pipeline waiting to go. But once you get your top 10 set up and you get your 50 points, now we want to come over here, add an action, contact family and friends. Boom, 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 add an action, contact family and friends. So you can see here, it's only going to be like 20, 21, 22, maybe 23. Add an action, family and friends. Boom, add an action, family and friends. Boom, add an action, family and friends. All right, so it's going to be 23. Add action, family and friends. Boom. Add action, family and friends. Now, the family and friends, they're my second line of recruits. And you can see they're at 108, the lowest overall right there, the ranking. So it doesn't matter for those because we're going to go after our top 10 and then we're going to funnel to the 22 and then we're going to come to these last 30 right here, the last 30 piece right here, 35 piece right here. So all these players got offered scholarships. Now, what I would do is the gyms I wouldn't offer, the other players I would that want to go to the school, and you definitely want to check. So I was just rushing through this, but let me show you what to check. So over you right here, go ahead and look, see where you rank in on all these schools. So 50, first, second, first. As long as we're not seventh or eighth, we're good to go. And you can see here with first to second in pretty much all these schools. So that's why I pretty much flew through that. But you can go ahead and make sure that you rank and make sure that you're up and interested. And if you're going after a select few, a small few, make sure that you just have enough time to actually recruit them. And you're not like halfway through the board or 100% through the board like this, because that's no time to recruit. All right, so now we got our 800 points done. We're going to go to the next week here. So we're going to go ahead and sim. Boom. Once we get to our next week, you can see here second, top eight, top eight, top eight, top eight, top eight. None of them say top five. So it's not really anything that we should be worried about because then none of them say top five. So that's okay. And then we just want to go through and check where we're at. So let's go to recruit real quick. Everything's already set. We got an 800 points mark. We just want to check to make sure we're first or second. And we're pretty much first or second on everyone's board. We're third right here. But we didn't put any points towards him. So that's okay. We still first. You can see on these scholarships that we offer, I'm the only one that offered on Blaze. I put no recruiting points towards them. I'm the only one that offered them. This punter, I'm the only one that offered them. Let's see who else. This Minical athlete, number 140, I'm the only one that offered on them. These other guys offers, but this TBB, I offered on him, and he's still number one. I put no points towards him. So, guys, I'm telling you, you can still do that. You can still get those players. You just gotta trust the process. I'm showing you and follow this to a T. All right, so here we go. We can go ahead and fast forward to next week because all our recruiting points are set and nobody's in the top five yet. Now, once it gets to the top five, that's when it's gonna get good, guys. So you're gonna see here. All right, so now we reached the top five. So all these schools reach top five, top five, top five. Of course, the game goes ahead and does that. But you can see here top five, top five, top five, top five followers. So we have a lot of top fives. So that's good. So that lets me know we're probably going to get a lot of recruits. So let's come over here now. And now when you're in the top five and it's looking like this, you offer it. This is what you want to do. So boom, you go to recruiting and you want to go to send the house. All right, so we can't visit here yet. Boom. So let's go ahead and get out of this. He's in this top eight, top five right here. So now we want to go ahead, send the house, remove, schedule visit, schedule LSU. He likes proximity to home, so we're going to do a family visit. We're going to add an action, DM player, and we're going to leave it like that. Boom. All right, next one here. He wants to visit, so we're going to take off send the house. We're going to schedule a visit, LSU. He wants a championship contender. So we're going to put on championship contender. We're going to go DM the player. Boom, like that. And we're good to go. So, guys, remember, once you schedule the 40 points of the visit, you're going to get those points back to put those points on there. So don't worry about it. Just trust the process I'm showing you because it's going to work. I'm telling you guys it's going to work. So now we're going to schedule a visit. LSU. Academic procedures, coach procedures, proximity to home. So we're going to do family visit. Add action, DM the player. Boom, there we go. Color. He's in this top 8. He's in this top 8, top 5 right here. So we're going to take off some the house. We're going to schedule a visit versus LSU. We're going to go brand exposure. We're going to DM the player. Boom, there we go. So make sure we get our top 10, guys. All you want to do is get your top 10 first and foremost. So now send the house, take that off, schedule visit. LSU. He wants a championship contender. So we'll put that down, add action, DM the player. Boom, there we go. Riggs also schedule a visit. Boom. Schedule LSU. He wants a championship contender. Add action, DM the player. Boom, there we go. Now, technically, guys, I could stop right there, but we have some more guys who want to come visit. So that's what we're going to do. I'm sorry, we can't schedule visits because we can only schedule visits to our ones where we put the 50 points at. Because when we put the 50 points at, we can take that off and schedule a visit. On the 25 points, we would have to take some of these off and put it towards other people. And that's not what we want to do to add the most effective players. So we're just going to let that. So all the 50 points that are scheduled at top fives, you can go ahead and do it. If you really want to, you can take away from these 50 points that's in the house and make it contact family and friends and then put that towards other people in that top 5 right here. But either way, doing it like this, that's doing a little bit too much work and too much going back and forth. I'm keeping it simple. Just keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I'm doing. So now we got our 800 points now. I'm going to go ahead and go to our next week. Bam. Now that we're in the next week, we're going to see here a bunch of firsts. So this one's top 3. And of course, it moved on me. Why did it do that? All right, so boom. The number 1 cornerback. That's not the number 1, that's the number 104. But all these guys, he locked us out of our top 3. We didn't make top 3 for him, but that's fine. All these number ones. You can see a 5-star, 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 5-star. So boom, and those guys are coming for visits. So now we got our LSU game, right? So now we come back to recruiting. Got our LSU game. Now we're going to go to our players. So he's coming for a visit this week. So now we got 240 points out of 800 points. So now we go to recruiting. And now we should have all the pitches unlocked. And we should have most of them unlocked. So now we're going to take off DM player. We're going to add an action. We're going to go hard sell. We're going to go conference, prestigious, and proximity to home. The minimum 2. So boom. So championship contender, we're gonna put that on there, and then we're also gonna add. We could add families and friends. Actually, we are gonna add it because that's a top 5 player. It's a 5-star player. We're gonna add that right here. So on Swam, we're gonna go ahead and take this off. Boom. We're gonna go ahead and add an action, and we're gonna go hard sell. And we have his top 3 already, so we're good to go there. Boom. So we know that TV time is what he wants. And to make sure we get him, we're going to go ahead and contact friends and family. Swam right here. We're going to do the same thing for him. Take off DM player. We're going to add on hard sell. We should have his top 3, and we do have his top 3. So bam. Coach prestigious, academic prestigious, and proximity to home. So we're good to go there. Add action. Contact family and friends. Boom. Now we're gonna go. We have 3 more plays right here, 2 5-stars. So we're gonna make sure we take off this DM player, add the action. We're gonna go hard sell. We're gonna add boom, athletic facilities, brand exposure, and proximity to home or pro potential. So we're gonna add workhorse, and we're gonna add this, bam, right there. And now with this 5-star. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna soft sell. I really don't want to soft sell a 5-star. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove somebody that's not liking us right now, who's not top on the board. So we're not top right here, so we'll take him off the list, get those 25 points back, and we'll come back to this 5-star right here, Riggs. Boom. We will add an action. We'll take off DM player. We'll add an action. We'll hard sell. We got our 3 right there. Bam, 1, 2, 3. So that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's it right there. Bam. All right. So now we got Riggs here. So we want to just add an action and we want to soft sell. And we got our 3 already, so we know what they are. Bam. We go ahead and put that right there. Boom. Add an action. Social media. And we got our player. All right. So now, boom, we have our points. We have our people that we're recruiting. So let's go ahead and get to this LSU game. Now, typically, I would play this game because it's Arizona State versus LSU. They're 22 seed and we're 8 seed. And what I would do is play the key moments. But for recruiting purposes and making this video shorter, I'm going to go ahead and skip over that. So whatever happens, just happens. If we lose, we lose. It is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Boom, first 5-star committed. There we go. See, boys, this is how you recruit. As a 4-star school, landing 5-star players. Let's go, Avery Lanier. Let's go, boys. All right, so that's our first 5-star. Let's see if we get any more. We got a 4-star, Imani Agudi. We got another 5-star, Sam Falele. And that's it. So we got 2 5-stars and 1 4-star. And then the rest were number 1 on the list. So, all right, there goes that thing right there where it comes up. I don't know why it does that so much. But we're still first on a lot of people board. We're third on some people board. Some people have us locked out because we didn't make the top cut, but it's all good. We're going to add more prospects. Remember, we only recruited the top 150, so we're going to be able to go to the top 1,000, top 500, and that's going to still be 4-star players. So it's all good if we don't get them, but we're just recruiting the top 150 right now. So bam, we go ahead, and we won that game. So we beat LSU. Let's see what the score of that game was. So the score of that game was 28-20. We won. Nice. All right, so that's a W. Now let's go back to recruiting. And you're going to see here, so he wants to come on a visit now. So let's go ahead and put this 5-star right tackle on the visit. So we're going to take off in the house. We're going to schedule a visit. We're going to make it BYU. We're going to have, let's see here, proximity to home. We're going to add an action. We're going to add the hard sell. We're going to do conference, prestigious, close. Actually, we're going to do championship contender and close prestigious. Championship contender, prestigious. Where's it at? Right here. And pro potential. No, proximity to home. Let's do this. All right, so bam. We're going to add another action here. We're going to add the families and friends, and we're going to leave it at that. And right here, he's already good. So looks like he's locked in. He's already came for his visit. He's locked in. He already came for his visit. No, he didn't come for his visit, so we got to schedule him actually. So let's go ahead and take off in the house, schedule a visit, make it week 7. He wants to play for a championship contender, so we'll put that there. We're gonna hard sell. Championship contender playing time or something else. Don't know what else yet, but we'll figure it out. Brand exposure. Boom, that's perfect. So we'll hard sell that. And then we'll also put family and friends. Boom, right there. Redman, he wants to visit now, so we'll take this off. We'll schedule his visit. Bam. He already has what he likes. We'll do brand exposure. And then we'll hard sell. And then we just got to get brand exposure, coach prestigious, and championship contender all in. And there it is. To the house. And then we'll add contact family and friends. Boom, there we go. That's another 5-star right there. And then this 5-star, so he wants to visit now, so we'll take him off. We'll schedule visit, BYU 7, brand exposure. We'll put that. No, we'll put brand exposure. And then we'll add action. We'll do a hard sell. And we'll do brand exposure, coach prestigious, and something else. Let's see what we're going to do. Championship contender is perfect. All right, Ben. All right, so now we got a next set of players, right? We got next set of players, and we still have these guys who are getting 25 points, so we know what they want, we know what they like. These guys have not committed, went to other places, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and take these off the board. So remove this, remove this, remove this, remove this, and remove this. But we still have all these players on the board who want to come to us. So let's look at top classes now. You can see here, oh, we're not even ranked. We're number 14 right now. So we have 2 5-stars and 1 1-star. They put us at number 14 with that, which is absolutely crazy. We should be like number 1, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and advance to next week. We want to get to that BYU game. So let's see when the BYU game is. How many games to BYU? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. We have 4 weeks to BYU. All right, so that's not going to be good, but it is what it is. We can't do nothing about that. I wish we had an earlier home game, but we don't for some reason. The schedule makers, it's our time of the year to be on the road this year. So it is what it is. We'll just keep our recruiting, make sure we spend all our points and see if anybody commits. And we did get a commit right there. Dennis Riggs committed. So that's going to give us more points to put up. And you can see here we're flushed on all these 5-stars. So that's pretty good. All right, bam, coach goes. More recruiting. Okay, cool. All right, so now we got to play Baylor, but we're not worried about Baylor. So now we got to come back. We got 250 points. So we already have these set up at 65. He's a 5-star, so we want to make him. We want to add this family and friends. Now we can go to this 5-star right here. Yep, we want to do him to the house. All right, we want to do take this off and add on family and friends. Should we? And we'll just leave that on right there. Now we can go on to our next batch of players. So we're gonna take off family and friends. We're gonna schedule a visit. We can't schedule BYU, but we'll schedule West Virginia. He wants Coach Prestigious. All right, so we're gonna Coach Prestigious. We're gonna hard sell him. Coach Prestigious, plan time and proximity to home. Add an action, contact family and friends. Boom, there we go. Ames and took us off, so we're gonna go to our next one here. He wants to visit now, so we take this off. Schedule visit, West Virginia. We already see what he likes, so we'll go brand exposure, and then we'll add an action. We'll hard sell, and then we got to get our top 3 right there. We see what it is. All right, so there we go to the house. Bam, add an action. Contact family and friends. Boom, there we go. Next, we get this one. So, guys, remember, I'm just reloading, guys. So, if you were actually looking for a certain players or you want a certain players, we'll take the time to go through and fill out your list. I'm just going by the top 100 players. I just want all the top 100 players on my squad because we're in a reloading stage. And I'm not looking to actually get certain players to make my team better. Our team's already pretty good. All right, so now we're going to soft sell here. So, we got brand exposure and Coach Prestigious, Championship Contender. That's good. We'll put that there. And then we'll add an action with DM. There goes 800 points. So once we fill up 800 points on our 150 list, we just go ahead and move on to the next one. All right. So we're 3-0 right now. I told you my team is already pretty good. My recruits have been fired the last 3 years. So we're feeling, and we got another commit right there. We got a 5-star. Didn't even come for the visit and committed. 5-star right there. That was one. And then we're first and second on all these lists right here. So that's pretty good. And then, of course, it switched the screens on us. But you can see here first, second, first. So we still have a lot of schools that narrow down the schools, and we're first and second, right? So now we're in the bye week. One person committed, so we should have some leftover points. Now we're going to go ahead and add those points so we fill it out. So let's go ahead and add these points today right here. Boom, to the house. We'll go ahead and take this one off, and we'll add family and friends, and then we'll go to Hertz. We'll take this off. We'll schedule a visit. Oh, we can't schedule it. So actually, we'll just send the house again for him. And then we can't schedule him. We can schedule him, so we'll schedule Salavila. And he's going to come West Virginia. And he wants athletic facility, so we'll do that. And then we'll do action. We'll do hard sell. Coach prestigious, conference prestigious, and athletic facilities. So he wants to prove yourself. And then he wants contact family and friends. And then we'll do this Kabila. We can't do him. We'll do this Upshaw. Take off family and friends. Schedule visit West Virginia. We do pro style. We do plan style. In action, we'll do a soft sell on him because we only know two of the schools. If we knew all three of the schools, we'd do a hard sell. But we'll do a soft sell on him. And we actually did have the information to do more, but it's all good. We'll just leave it like that. Now we can go ahead and get into the back part of our list. So now we can see here. This guy wants to come to the school, so we'll schedule a visit, BB, and we'll go championship contender. And then we'll add an action here. We'll hard sell. We know exactly what he wants. I don't have enough hours to hard sell, so we'll soft sell. Brand exposure, championship contender, playing time, TV time, and we'll give him DM the player and social media. All right, so there we go. So now we have more players that we added to the list. Now, typically, what I would do after my next visit, once I get my next batch of recruits that come to the BYU game, I'm gonna go in and add more players to the list. You're gonna see me do that as well too. So, recruiting masterclass. This is a whole recruiting masterclass. I'm gonna have plenty of these as we get a 5-star commit right there. Noah Lit, so that's one. Another 5-star commit, Malik Redmond. Another 5-star commit, Kevin Raheem. Another 4-star commit, Cole Campanero. 4-star commit, Peter Upshaw. And guys, we got all these number ones right here. And I didn't even have to play my BYU visit yet. So that's a good thing. So we're getting more points. So let's go ahead and keep it moving. Now we got our BYU visit. We're 4-0. BYU is ranked number 10. They're 4-0. This is another good game I'll play if I had recruits coming that I really want to see, but because we're doing a master class, we're not going to play the game. We're just going to go ahead and go through it. So we missed out on this 5-star, though. He was supposed to come this week to the BYU game, and he already verbally committed, so that pretty much sucks. Mount also committed, so we lost off on this one. Sambero committed, lost off on him. Lost off on these. All right, so let's go ahead and put our points here. Boom, can't schedule it, so we'll do, let's take this off. We'll send the house. Actually, you know what? We won't send the house. We're going to hard sell. Let's hard sell and get athletic championship and proximity to home. So let's see what that is right here. Aspirational. Now contact family and friends. Boom, there we go. BB, we also get him as well too. So he's pretty much already maxed out. So we're good to go on BB. All right, let's look at these other players. So we have this one. We still know one. Guys, remember, I haven't touched this, guys, and we're still number one on him. This is why I wait so long. I can schedule a visit for Kansas and make it proximity to home and overview and recruiting, and then add action. We're gonna hard sell. Actually, we're gonna hard sell. Coach prestigious, proximity to home, and brand exposure. I would do athletic. So boom, we'll do this. I will contact family and friends. So you can see here, guys, we have 530 hours. So this is definitely the time where we go back in and look for more recruits. So let's go ahead and get these kickers out the way. So let's boom. That's hard sell. Actually, let's schedule a visit. Bam. He wants to be a championship contender. Nice. And then we'll add action with hard sell. All right, so let's see here. Bam. What do we want? We want championship contender, pro potential, and what else? There we go. Program tradition. All right. So now we'll do this, do this. And yeah, sometimes you do gotta look through it a little bit, but it is what it is. Send the house on him because he backed off coffee. We can send the house. Finally, Minico, we can schedule a visit, so we're scheduling. He wants campus lifestyle, so we do that. Add action, hard sell. We know his top three already. He gave us his top three, and we didn't even have to recruit him. He wants to be a hometown hero, so that's nice. Boom, right here. All right, so once we do that, we got our rest of our board filled out. So let's go ahead and look at our top class real quick. We're number 5 right now. We got 6 5 stars and 4 4 stars. So let's come back to our board and let's go ahead and narrow it down. So now we're gonna take off OU, take off this one, take off A&M, take off Michigan, take off Oregon, take off Auburn, take off UW. All right, so we got 18 players who are going to commit to us, right? So now we need to fill this out to get to about 30. So let's go ahead and look at who's interested. So you can see here some 3 stars interested. Let's go ahead and look at 4 star prospects and look at who's interested. So we already have most of these already cleared out. But here goes a couple right here: a center, a left guard, right outside linebacker, athlete, a tight end, left outside linebacker, a wide receiver, a right guard. Not interested, not interested, not interested. All right, so that's all the 4 stars. Let's go to 3 stars now. See if we can find anything else. So we have this, boom, fullback, free safety, left guard, left outside linebacker, left guard, left tackle, strong safety, halfback, left end, and that's it. All right, so now that we've done that, we still have 280 points. So what you could do, you could scout these guys if you really want to, if you have enough on your thing. All I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to go through the process again. Offer scholarship, offer scholarship, oops, offer scholarship, offer scholarship, offer scholarship, offer. And I really focus more on my 5 stars instead of 4 stars. Usually, what I've done in the past, I focused on my 4 stars because I was trying to get more players. But now I just want high quality players, and that guy just committed on the spot. Dante Massey committed on the spot. That's nice. 5 star. Add this. Add this. Boom. Oops, wrong button. Take this off. I did offer scholarship though. Let's go. Add this. Bam. Offer scholarship. Offer scholarship. And then once you offer a scholarship, do the same thing. Any ones that you want, sure. I'm gonna just do the 4 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and add an action. Boom. Contact family and friends. Boom. Family and friends. And you can also sort by people without scholarships. That would make it a lot easier for you. But I'm doing people with scholarships because I don't really care. I'm gonna get them regardless. Boom. Family and friends. Boom. Add action. Bam. All right, bam. So there we have it. There's that BYU game, so we should have some more commits. Hopefully we win. We get even more commits. But there we have it. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this now. Bam, we get a 4 star, Dorian Newton. That was the only one. So we're first on a lot of people's board, but they didn't commit, which is totally fine. There goes the screen moving again. EA got to fix that. I don't know why that pops up when you're looking at the screen. And we won. So with 5-0, number 3 in the country, and we're pretty good. So we have 280 hours left. So we got our recruits. I pretty much got every recruit that I want. I'm just reloading. So I mean, and you guys get it. So basically, this is getting to that'll be an hour long video. So I don't want it to go over an hour. but you guys pretty much have what to do, right? So you guys can see here, we recruited. We're in the number 5 class. We got 6 5-stars, 5 4-stars, and 1 3-star. But this is what you would do. So you would just repeat that same process, rinse and repeat all the way through, boys, all the way through. And that is your recruiting masterclass. So if you have any questions, add my MUT newsletter, my cut newsletter. DM me over there. I don't accept comments on YouTube just because it's so toxic. Because what it's been. But yeah, that's how you recruit, boys. So we'll stop it right there. If you guys need more information, let me know. I'll get it to you as soon as possible. I am gonna do it with a 1-star school. I'm gonna do it with Northern Illinois University, and we're gonna go ahead and build them out as well too, and recruit and show you how to recruit from a lower stage as well too. But there you have it. Have a good day and better tomorrow. We'll talk to you later. Peace out, my G's.